Welcome back to Snipe City Cards, everyone. Today's video is, or was supposed to be, Peter's PSA submission. We're going to go over some of the cards he was planning to send in. We recorded this early this year, just before PSA stopped accepting submissions. So here's the first card here. It is an Ilya Mikheyev Stature Auto Patch numbered to 9. So that's a pretty sweet card here. We're going to look at some quality stuff with some of these cards. Most of these have been pre-selected to be about as good as we can get on them. Next up, we got an Ilya Mikheyev Speckled Foil. Young Guns as well. And Peter's a big Leaf fan, so lots of Leafs here. And then we got an Ilya Mikheyev Silver Foil. You do see a little bit of scratches on the camera. Those are all on the sleeve. The actual surface of this card is pretty good considering a silver foil card. Next we got an Ilya Mikheyev Clear Cut Young Guns, and these ones have been a bit tough to get a good grade on, and I do want to compare it with this one he's got on the back here. So if we hold these two up one to the other, you can kind of see some centering variance. I don't know which one is better, which one is worse. But you can see it's kind of shifted off to the side a little bit. And the Pierre Engvall did not really get a great grade. All right, next up, we've got a Nick Robertson Young Guns Canvas. I love the picture on this card. This card was selling for about $40 when it first came out. It's dropped down a little bit, but what a great looking picture. And that card was pretty much mint. I'd be surprised if that one didn't get a 10. And we've got some regular Robertson Young Guns, and these ones are also in really good shape. Edges look good. Corners look good. No real issues on them. Here's another one. So Peter did end up grabbing a bunch of these. So these are the best of the best. Now, even with this one here, too, it's a bit hard. I think MNT grades the back a bit more than some other companies, but you can see that the back is off center based on some of the dots here. So the one card sits a little higher than the other, but aside from that, the front of these cards looks pretty pristine. All right, next we've got, or Peter has, 3 Rasmus Sandin Future Watch autos. Still with the sticker on. And these cards look pristine. I think at the time of recording this video, I laughed a little because Sandin wasn't playing much. He didn't really have much upside being shown, and I was like, oh man, might be a good time to start getting rid of your Sandin stuff, but it's a good thing he didn't listen to me, and you probably shouldn't ever listen to a word I say regarding this stuff, but 3 Future Watch Auto Rasmus Sandins still with the Upper Deck sticker on them. And they all look like they're in very good shape. It would have been great if we could have got this off to PSA before they shut down, because I'd be curious to see what was going on here. A little bit of something on the left on that last Sandin. We've also got some Ilya Mikheyev Future Watch Autos. So I don't know what the plan ended up being with Peter on these. I know he did send some cards into HGA. I'm not sure how many of these he ended up sending in, but those should be coming back sometime soon. And he did mention that he did want to break them on the channel, so I'm interested to see how that comes out. That'll be the first look of HGA on our channel here. We got another Ilya Mikheyev Future Watch Auto. And also keep note how Peter puts the cards in. He's got the soft sleeve, then he's got a little sticky for helping the guys get it out of there. I think everyone's a bit more lax these days, but yeah, there's that. So we got a Cale Makar Stature. The Stature ones don't grade well. Thicker cards, generally they don't grade super well. But we're back. We got another Mikheyev Retro. And we've got a little bit of soccer. We got some Lionel Messi. I don't know much about soccer. I don't even know what these cards are. I think Peter's been stocking up on some soccer recently, but a little bit of that. And we got a little bit of baseball here as well. Once again, this Bo Bichette, anything you see, there's a one big looking scratch there, but that's just on the plastic on the outside. You can see we can move it left and right there. So this Bo Bichette is in immaculate shape. So I would have been very interested to see what this ended up getting graded at. For a foily card, I was surprised at how well the surface held up. And then we got another Bo Bichette here, rated rookie. Autograph, and also in pretty good shape, numbered on the back. And here we go, we got another Messi card here. Alright, so now we're going to get into this Ilya Mikheyev MNT 9.0, and I've seen this a fair bit with MNT. Now, I'm no professional grader, but the edges got an 8.5, and I don't know how well this is going to show on camera, but like these edges, it's not a thick card. Like these edges, they looked very, very, very sharp. I was very shocked that that was the grade that dropped this card from what would be a 9.5 to a 9, because I don't see how these edges are an 8.5. If anyone knows anything more on, maybe some specifics on edging, I'd be very interested to hear what you have to say. But I've noticed this a bit with MNT, is sometimes some cards are coming back with 8.5 on edges, and I just don't understand it, because like this card's edges are phenomenal. But on to the last few cards we've got here. We've got another Rasmus Sandin. Now, I'm going to try and angle the camera. You guys see that on here? Both of these Premier rookie autos have this. It seems to be, I mean, I don't know, a print run. Maybe one of the wheels that rolls the cards down a press line was a bit sharper or something along the lines of it. But they both have it. And I'd be interested to see how much that docks the surface on these. Because otherwise, these cards, obviously they're thicker cards, but they look like they're in really good shape. But yeah, that's it for what would have been Peter's PSA sub. That would have been back in February. Thanks for watching.